Hey Charles, Marguerite here. I am taking a moment to create a video for you to answer your question. It's a small business marketing question that you asked me on a feedback form from attending my presentation, Operation Game Change. So the question you ask here is, how do you break the financial stereotype that you operate in the world of finance? And that's a tough thing to deal with, I'll tell you. And it's not unusual even outside the finance world as a business owner of professional services to break the stereotype that we're in. You know, how do I break the stereotype of being an attorney? How do I break the stereotype of being an accountant, of being a contractor, a Class A contractor? There's a lot of people out there with the same profession. Now, I will say in the finances industry, it's even more of a challenge because you've got really big limitations on how you can market your service. So I'm going to focus right now on just one aspect that you can control, and that's very powerful, and that's personal branding. And that branding is what you need anyway to break out of any stereotype. In personal branding is where you start. You brand yourself as a person, then you brand your business, and then you brand the services within your business. But right now, I just want to talk about personal branding. The way that you're going to connect with people the most in a way that they're going to be interested in using your services, as you already know, is you have to build rapport with them. And branding can help build a rapport, but you're going to brand yourself in a way that you attract a certain demographic of people, or certain people with a certain preferences or ways that things that they do in life. Interests, I guess is the best way to put it. So just for example, if you were a biker in terms of motorcycles, would you want to get financial advice from somebody else who's an expert financial advice person, certified in that area, but they're also into motorcycles? Or would you rather go to the straight-laced suit and tie guy? Well, I would bet people in the biking world would really love to just stay with people they know in the biking world that also have the experience that they need. So now that's just an example about how you can align yourself in a way that you're going to be build really good bonds and be of interest. It doesn't even have to be that you have a strong rapport, but because you both have such a strong interest in golf, martial arts, charities. I mean, the list goes on and on. It could be culturally related too. Take advantage of those things. But I definitely agree that going around with the, suit and tie and, looking good is important. But if you look like every other financial advisor, everybody knows somebody that's a financial advisor. And I know that financial advisors niche themselves according to areas where they specialize. If it's more insurance, or if it's more of investments, or if it's more family planning or late life planning. So all of that helps too. But just remember what people see initially, and that's often your image that's going to give them the impression first. So I would really work on personal image in terms of dress. And I've already met you. You're a very good dresser, so I'm not suggesting that as much as finding a way that you could dress towards that will be of interest to your niche of individuals where you're focusing. And then, of course, really good photography and even like a tagline in your email signature that expresses a lot of who you are. Now, all of this, I would say, really needs to play very strongly in your social media interactions. And I think that you're going to benefit best from keeping both personal and business together in your same social media interactions. Now, obviously on LinkedIn, which is a very excellent place for you to be creating connections, it's going to be all business because it is a business type of thing. But if it's on Facebook, go ahead and make about 30% of your posts related in an interesting and fun way towards what you do professionally, because awareness is key too. So you're going to be engaging people in that interests that you're building commonality with, and you're engaging people with, this is the other thing that I do in my life that's really important, and how I help people and how much I enjoy it. And so making remarks along that way. No direct selling. You're just engaging people with the fun things that you do in professionally and personally. So I hope that you found this helpful to you. I'd love to know what you think, so definitely give me a call, or we'll get some coffee together and discuss this a little further. It takes time to put this kind of stuff together, but it definitely works out in the long run in terms of getting a great reputation. And if you're wondering if this sounds kind of weird, let me tell you something. I know somebody that's a chiropractor that they wear like tattoos and short sleeve shirts, and they're very kind of, it may seem lowbrow, but he gets tons of clients because people like him for who he is. So I want you to know that being different is really, really critical to breaking the stereotype. Different but attractive to those that you want to engage. Okay, so I'll end now. Talk to you soon.